Hey guys, State Line Gunner here. It's been a while. I've had a few people ask where I've been and had a few leave comments, want to know what's happened. Nothing's happened. It's been real busy. It's a busy time of year, but honestly, in the last 6 to 8 weeks, I just haven't felt like making videos. And I know a lot of you guys may have gone through that stage. I hit it hot and heavy there for a while and just got real busy with the holiday and Thanksgiving area. Plus my work has gotten a little busy. And everybody trying to get in orders and get in things for the last part of the year. And honestly, when I get home at night and on the weekends, all I want to do is just kind of relax. And but that's kind of where I've been. But in the meantime, I started a new hobby, sort of a part-time occupation. Hopefully this will turn into a little bit of knife making. There's a few of them I've got before you here. I made a video. It wasn't a video. It was a video, but it was just pics. Still pics of some of the knives that I'd made, I think 4 or 5 weeks ago. And here they are. 2 or 3 of those were on there, but I've got a few more that I've made. I'm going to share the first one I've made. This is my first knife ever. I'm using a 1/8 1095 steel, 1.5 inch width. This is a full convex grind all the way to the edge. There's no secondary bevel on this. This is your cherry scales with 1/8 brass pins and a 1/4 inch lanyard hole. This one has some mistakes in it. There's some taking a little bit out of the spine there on my grinding. I've learned to control that a little bit better. A few grind marks there. It's the sharpest knife to date that I own. And the reason is when you take an 1/8 inch stock and you do a full grind, convex grind all the way down, you're going to have not a whole lot at the end on the edge. But it's a very good slicer. It's a very good skinning knife, but it's one of my first. Well, it is my first. I'll never sell this one, but it's be a perfect little neck knife or a perfect knife just to take out, keep in your hunting bag or what have you. Kydex sheaths, I got to work on those still. Still working on that, so that's a work in progress. The next knife is one that I've recently done. It's one that my son has already picked out. It's also made of 1095 steel and 1/8 stock. And this one is a full flat grind with a secondary convex bevel. But this one is made out of Crash Carta, homemade micarta, in the blue and the green. And learning how to do that as well. This one's got the 3/16 pins with a 1/4 inch lanyard hole. Turned out really well. And come on, man, focus. That's not wanting to focus right now. Anyhow, but here we go. It turned out very well. The micarta is homemade micarta is just a neat thing to work with, and I've been real pleased with it as well. Most of the finishes I'll do on my knives, and you'll probably see this as I start making videos again of my knife making. I'm going to finish them to a 220 grit finish, and that's about it. These are going to be working knives. These are not knives to someone to sit on a shelf and to display. These are to be put in a hunting bag in a truck on your hip to be carried in the field and to be used. So if you purchase one of my knives in the future, it's not something to put on the shelf. It's intended to be used. Another one of my knives, which would be a fantastic neck knife. This is one, again, 1/8 steel. But this one I have done a forced patina on. And I think it turned out really nice. I've got the same color micarta on that, well, Crash Carta, whatever you want to call it. Got a few grind marks here, but like I said, I did a forced patina all around. This one is a full convex grind, no secondary bevel, so it goes all the way down to the edge. Turned out real nice, razor sharp. Kydex sheath, really good locking retention on that one. Kind of getting that down a little bit better. But that's a fantastic neck knife. That's another one I've come up with. And my largest knife to date is going to be this one here, which I think turned out really well. Again, it's finished to a 220 grit finish. Again, 1/8 inch stock, a 1/8 inch steel. Now this one is a convex grind with a secondary convex bevel. A little bit different on this. I want a little bit of meat at the on the edge, and so I left it flat about halfway down. You can see where my plunge lines have gone right here. and then I blended all that in, which gave it a little bit of meat above the edge at the end. But this one is done with cherry handles. Turned out really well, very balanced. This one is going to be for sale. I'll be putting up some prices on these in the comments section. But it's I'll be doing a new sheath on this one as well, though. I'm going to take and modify the sheath slight bit. But that's another one of mine as well. Like I said, these are my first ones, guys. So, like I said, feel free to leave comments and this, that, and the other. This one I believe is one of my finest ones I've done so far, and I'm kind of working with some some experimenting here on the paracord. Put the belt loops in the bag if you want to carry a vertical application on your belt. You can also take and run the Kydex this way if you want to run it on a lateral type of carry. But this here has turned out very well. This one I also did a force patina on, but I did the Kydex on this. I mean the micarta in a black and an orange, and I think it turned out very, very nice. And so this one is also a full height convex with a secondary convex bevel. I think the patina worked out. This side looked a lot better on the patina than the other side, but it worked out very nice. This one fits very nice in the hand, and it's also razor sharp as well. Most of my Kydex sheaths are going to end up looking, they're nice retention. They're going to look about this design here. I'm going to take them just a little up and curve them down. You'll have an area for your finger to go here, and this should push off area here to get the knife out. But, like I said, the sheaths are not like what you're going to see from the Gavco and all of those guys. They've been doing it a lot longer than I have, but they're more or less just something to protect the knife. I have not measured for the clips that you can buy for aftermarket. These are just mainly for a paracord type application to put on your belt. But that's it, guys. Just want to kind of share what I've got and what I've been doing here lately. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions. This one here, and this one here are going to be for sale. I'll just go ahead and kind of give you an idea what the prices are. This was going to be $125 for the sheath. This one here is going to be $100, and this one here will be $125 with a sheath. Okay, and like I said, just feel free to leave any comments, and it's good to be back. Lord bless you guys. Have a good night.